I think this big blue crystal enemy is part of the DLC. Might be. Very, very well could be. I think it is. This guy's actually buffed. He's got the stinky blue buff lines on him. But hopefully if I do get invaded, I can just get put into the ground pretty quick. People don't fuck around in this game, I feel like. People just show up. Like, most people who invade just seem to show up, and they just fucking crap on your life, and, like, that's the end of the fight. I think this thing maybe drops an item for the DLC. I guess maybe not. I don't know. I think you have to, like, kill this guy for some reason. I might have to look up how to access the DLC, because, like, I really don't remember. Maybe I have to free Dusk first. I never did that. I never went to that one area. I really should. I'm probably definitely able to do that area now. The area that's, like, kind of past Hovel. That roll kind of sucked, didn't it? The good thing is that I apparently do a shitload of damage with this sword, so... I would hope so, because I upgraded it to, like, plus 15, so... It's, like, it's basically maxed out, which is gonna be great. Well, it's gonna be great for the rest of the game. But I need to remember to go to that one, like, Hydra area. You might have to do some stuff there before you're able to do anything with, like, the DLC, but chances are I'll probably forget about it and then remember it at some other time. I guess I could try to go do it now so I don't forget about it, because I'm probably not going to forget about this area, right? Like, I have to come and do this area to beat the game. I mean, maybe you literally don't have to if there's, like, a way to get around it. Like, speedrun, like, I'm not speedrunning the game, so I don't know of all the wacky, like, speedrun tactics to get past stuff or to skip stuff. So, for someone like me, I pretty much have to come through this area to beat the game. But maybe I will just kind of, like, dip back and do that area so I don't forget about it. And, in fact, I think that's what I will try to do. I got a friend with me. Nice friend came down. At least I killed the six-eyed channeler, who I don't think respawns, so... Where are we warping to? What would be the best place to warp to get there? Maybe the depths? Or not the depths. Maybe the Undead Parish. I don't know what... God, where am I actually trying to go again? I think maybe just, like, yeah, Undead Parish somewhere. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of running. Firelink might also be a good place to go to. Just so I can, like, run past them. I don't know. Trying to think of, like, the best path to get here, but I just... I'm having a bit of a time trying to, like, figure it out. So I think this is a little bit too far away. I think I'm just going to do it from, like, Firelink. Just try to run past everything. Try to cruise past everything real quick. Maybe the Undead Parish was, like, the best. So I could just, like, run out the door with the Titanite demon from, like, the very beginning of the game. Maybe that would have been, like, pretty quick. But whatever, I chose to come this way, so I guess we're gonna come this way then. 'Cause why not? I kind of want to sit at this bonfire if I can, just in case I, like, die for some reason. Because, again, I don't think you can warp to this bonfire. I have no clue what this bonfire would be called. But at least if I die, I'll just come back here. Wow, that was, those were some pretty good lunges there. Thankfully, I'm, like, such a high level and I have, like, pretty decent armor. I don't even have to, like, really worry about these enemies. Like, unless I got completely surrounded by a bunch of them and then just got my ass beat, like, I probably really don't have to worry about them anymore. It's what's great about not being at, like, the beginning of the game anymore. You don't get your ass slapped by, like, shitty beginning of the game hollows. Unless they're torch hollows, then they'll probably still ass slap you, but... This is generally the area I was talking about. We also have a bunch of these, like, crystal enemies around, which should be much easier to beat now, since I don't know, I'd say I'm, like, past mid-game as well. Like, I'm kind of in the end game period. Oh yeah, these guys, man, these guys actually, they take a lot of damage. My sword does a lot of damage. Especially since I upgraded it a couple times. Oh, come on, Hydra. Some of these areas, I'm not exactly sure, like, what level you should be when you come to them, but I'm probably a little bit over-prepared for a lot of stuff now. Which, I'm not even really sure what would cause that. I don't know. I stopped leveling up at one point and just ditched souls into, like, armor at one point because I felt I was a little bit over-leveled early on in the game. Oh my god. The way I usually beat this as a melee is you just have to bait out, like, yeah, this attack over and over again and then just, like, slash heads off. There's another kind of enemy that's just, like, just kind of annoying if you're melee. Like, you just have to wait for a certain attack to come out. Oh, come on. What happened there? Yeah, hit him. There you go. Thankfully, it's seriously just one sword slash, and the head gets cut off. I guess you could kill this with a bow and arrow if you wanted, like bow and arrows. I think I've done that sometimes before. I don't know how I missed. I think I've done that sometimes before. Magic, again, probably best way to do this. Last couple of heads get kind of annoying to try to chop off. There's only like, oh no, there's two over there. Oh, come on. How did I miss all those times? What? How did I miss? I swear at least one or two of those slashes, like, should have worked. There we go. There's one. So let me hit the other head. There's only one head left. Oh, come on. Do you spray water? It wasn't even close. Oh, come on. Kind of also have to be careful because, like, this thing's in pretty deep water, and if you walk too far forward, you'll just fall off. If you're wondering why I don't just rush into the water, there's definitely like a, fall-off point here. Oh my god, this one head will just not come to a decent place for me to hit it. I'm really scared about falling off. I think, it's like right there. It's like right in front of me. Oh, come the fuck on. Can you please just land near me? What if I walk over here? No, it just keeps, like, ending up over there. I'm seriously about to take out the bow and arrow. That, or I guess I'll just camp this spot. Hold on. Then he goes a little bit further. Can you just, like, just land close? Like, please. I'm but a simple melee. No, every time I move, his head seems to move, too. All right, what happens if I just, like, walk over here? What if I were to just, like, take a stroll all the way over here? I still can't see. It's like, it's so hard for me to see. Please, I just want to go home to my family. I'm about to just fall off just to be like, fuck it. Like, this Hydra is, like, actually kind of annoying the crap out of me. Look at this. Look at this. Like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just pull out the bow and arrow, and hopefully this will work. If I can hit it. Oh, here we go. Get a couple hits here. Fine. If this is how we're gonna fucking play, then it's fine. Whatever. There. I should have done that way earlier on. So we got a Dragon Scale and the Dusk Crown Ring. I don't know, maybe the Dusk Crown Ring has something to do with... Man, I might have to, like, reload this area now. There's some weird stuff that you have to do. And I think reloading the area is one of the things you need to do because it spawns, like, a special crystal enemy, like a crystal golem. I don't know what they're called. But a special crystal golem spawns, and you have to kill it, and then Dusk pops out, and then you might have to reload again, so she, like, shows up somewhere else. One of the issues is I don't even know where I need to, like... Is it, like, that way? I feel like I'm gonna fall off. If I fall off, then tell my family I love them. I don't know. I killed a Hydra and then died, like, bravely. Let them know that happened. If I was smart, I'd probably put on my, like... Oh, yeah, there's the golem. I should probably put on my, like... Yeah, this ring so I can actually, like... Even though I'm fat rolling, I'll be able to, like, maneuver around in this water a little bit better. Man, this thing just, like, gets melted at this point. This weapon does so much fucking damage. It's kinda wild, I think. I didn't know that this weapon was going to be doing that much damage, but whatever. Here we got Dusk. Dusk pops out.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulyssil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulyssil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes, it defaults on yes, so it's gotta be yes. Even though we've had stuff default on no, and you probably definitely don't want to pick no, but yes.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Alright, I think she just, like, disappears, yep. She just, like, warps the fuck out. She's like, I'm out, and just leaves. Back here is where we'll access the DLC, whenever that gets opened up and I decide to do it. Accessing, like, getting into the DLC in this game is really just, like... I thought it was really convoluted at the time. Because usually you just, like... I don't know, back then, like, 10 years ago, usually you would just download the DLC, and then it would be, like... Hey, your DLC's active. Like, for Fallout 3, like, a game like Fallout 3, it would just be like, hey, you have this new, like... You hear a radio signal. Go here to collect the mission. Or there would just be, like, an extra menu in general. And for this game, like, you have to work a little bit to be able to access the DLC. I probably don't want to go up. I think this stuff kind of leads to Sif's area and a different area. I mean, I could go to it, but I don't really want to explore it right now. I'd probably rather explore it once we get to Sif after the DLC. But yeah, I thought this DLC was like extremely convoluted to get to, especially like way back when. So we got, I think this is Dusk's sign. All right, well, I hope so, because it just immediately summons them.
I am Dusk of Ulysio. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Oh, we can learn a gesture? It's probably like a bow. I think it's like some sort of bow. Proper bow. Nice.
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth. The sorceries of Ulysio differ from the magic of thine age. It is difficult to explain. Ulysio's sorceries are, what doth one say? They're somewhat of an approximation. Thine sorceries are more straightforward, negating all but thyself. Dost thou not find some fascination in these discrepancies?
Look, I'm not even sure what the discrepancies are, but yeah, I'm fascinated by it.
The sorceries, it is
all right, well,
all
I think she's
advised
just
that-
repeating again. So what does she got? She's got some spells that you can have. Hidden body, cast light. Oh, this is probably where you get the light spell from that I was talking about. Maybe another NPC sells it, but you might have to rescue Dusk, get her out of the crystal golem before you can use it. You only need like 14 intelligence, but you might not want to spend stuff into intelligence. But this spell at least makes the Tomb of the Giants a little bit more tolerable. That way you don't have to hold the like stupid skull lantern out in front of you. You can actually walk around with your shield or whatever you want, two-handing a weapon easier. Hidden weapon, chameleon, repair. I guess they're just kind of a bunch of like support / passive spells, like hidden body, cast light, repair, chameleon. Sells a catalyst. Probably not going to want any of this stuff.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.